there I was, this bodybuilder telling my vegetarian clients to eat meat or fish because of protein and chicken because they were lacking protein. And I was eating so much meat and I just was so disconnected. And that was really my first step into this whole lifestyle, and that was really the moment when my new life really began.
So I had this really like super flex, chill, attitude around food, and I didn't want to be regimented with it. And I knew that nutrients affected output as an athlete. Like I kind of got that. I knew that was the case, but I was succeeding, and so I just ate whatever I wanted to eat kind of whenever. I mean, with literally pretty much no thought to it whatsoever.
I weighed 120 pounds. And as I'm talking to you right now, I weigh about 215 pounds. And I've peaked at 219, so 99-pound gain. But I think it's important that I did build everything on a plant-based diet. I wasn't champion anything, although I was a pretty good runner.
The reality is that most marketing and TV that we see and labels that we read promote protein very heavily.
Told me that, first of all, the thing about, needing meat for a certain amount of meat for protein, and the fact that you need a certain amount of scoop in a shake, that's not the point at all. The best way to have protein is through plants.
It's not just protein. It's not just amino acids. It's not just protein itself that's the problem. It's protein coming from animal tissue. That has been shown to be the problem. That's what the China study showed. That's what so many other studies and tests have shown. They show that the plant-based protein does not have that damaging effect. It doesn't have the damaging effect on kidneys or liver or other organs, and it's the animal protein that does.
And I felt much healthier that way, and I wasn't tired to digest what I had, because your body recognizes amino acid, so it assimilates it other than fighting to digest it, and you waste that energy. And that's why often people that eat a lot of meat, they're often tired and they have bad blood circulation.
Soccer is an endurance sport, so regular flushes are very common. So almost every day, she would be working on me to flush out my muscles, and
From lactic acid.
Yeah, and just loosen you up. And she said after a few weeks, she was like, have you noticed our appointments are much shorter? And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, it's just your body is more efficient at flushing out the gunk. She could tell, and I knew I could tell based in my recovery. I felt better, faster, but it was just, as I said in the video, very validating to hear that somebody else could tell, and especially somebody who was so hands-on. They had their hands on my body, and they could see a difference.
What happened after I made the change was just shy of extraordinary. It was literally almost, it was kind of magical. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know what was going to happen to my body. I didn't know if they may be right.
A whole food plant-based diet, nuts and seeds, whole grains, legumes, obviously lots and lots of fruits and vegetables. Because my diet is so clean, it's easy for me to maintain a low body composition.
But the key here is to really keep the core of your recipes and the core of the meals that you're eating healthy, and try not to have that many processed foods, and just make sure you have like more vegetables than anything else. Like if you just kind of follow those basic guidelines, then naturally you're going to eat really healthy, and you're going to have a diverse, nutritious meal plan.
I think at this point there's just so much research out there that I just point them to the research and show them that a well-planned plant-based, whole food plant-based vegan diet is absolutely perfect for anybody in any life stage.